You have to press that. You have to press
I
the
think we're transmitting now. I
We're
think
transmitting.
I think people can hear us.
We're on the wireless.
We are on the wireless.
Are we on the line?
On the newfangled technology. Yeah. So what's going on?
You will never.
What's happening? What is the word?
The word is the bird. What's
That's
this?
the word.
Long time no see. Well, we were here last week, man.
We was here a week ago.
Hey, Matthew and Chris.
Welcome. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. We are back in the cave of man, the man of cave.
What?
It's a man cave, isn't it?
I don't know.
No, is it not? You don't know about man caves? It's Portuguese.
Should I sit down?
He don't understand about that. So who have we got today? Tristan has joined me today over there. He's going to wave at us in a bit. And Carlos, obviously.
Where's the blue one?
I'm sitting on this one now. I've decided that I want to sit on this one.
Okay.
I've changed my mind. We're talking about chairs. We're doing musical chairs. Obviously, we should have done this before we started the show.
No.
But you know, we've got to keep it pro, keep it up, keep it going.
Let me take this away.
Yeah, you just move things around. Don't take my tea away, though. Bring my tea back. Don't take away my tea.
And cookies.
No.
So
cookies
British.
are fine, but the tea. We need the tea.
So British.
We need the tea.
Tea and cookies.
So what are we doing today, Cor? It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while.
Talking about the drones.
Since we've spoken about drones. Like, do we even...
Since we've flown.
Senisei or
do
something?
we do something?
The Senisei.
Something to do with drones.
The Senisei.
I'm not really sure.
Something
No,
like that.
look, the Sensi...
The what?
The Sensi,
Sensei,
yeah,
is that
not
it?
a sensei. It's not a teacher.
Sensei.
No, there's a different reason why it's called what it's called.
Hey, Sparky.
That's still going. It's going strong. It's going well.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm about to send some over to the States.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna-
Tiny whip.
Actually, to Pyrodrome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Aerodrome.
So I'm getting
Serge
ready.
is a great guy. So,
Top bloke, Serge. I love him. He's such a nice guy. We met him in Turkey properly for the first time, and like, I've spoken to him many times before, But when you meet someone face to face,
different,
you
isn't it?
get the real person.
Yeah.
And he is a very real person. Like
He's very real.
He is. He's such a lovely bloke. You know, he's very real. No, face or anything. He's just
No
straight up him.
pretense, like,
No
yeah,
pretense. That's the word. So what have we? We've not been talking about drones
No,
for ages.
because we've been talking about the drift.
But
drones.
in truth,
Yeah.
there hasn't been that much drone stuff to talk about.
Well,
Happening.
it has.
There's
been
been one
amazing
change.
World-changing connectors.
There's
being
been
released.
one
Oh, yeah.
stupid offering. Like I'm just like, oh god. Yeah, there's been one change, and let's give it a minute. Let's talk about it for a minute. Let's give
Yes.
it a minute's worth
Before-
of airtime.
We talk about it. Can I get a screwdriver?
Yes, you probably could do. Yes. Well, now you're asking for drivers that I might not have. Have that one.
There we go.
Yeah. So
Yes.
there is a new connector.
There's a new connector in
Well,
town.
Actually, it's not a new connector. It's an old connector that was ignored for many, many years
For a reason.
and is being
For
offered
a
and being
reason.
offered again. So
and again and again
and again and again and
until
again,
people take it and use
until
it.
people are utterly sick of it, and maybe Beta FPV can get a little bit more of market share or whatever it is that you think they're getting. So this BT2,
This what?
this plug,
So I've heard about this, but I haven't actually seen one. You
haven't-
have one.
I've not got one, no.
No.
And I don't think that anybody that is supporting it, which is what makes me laugh,
Yeah.
that the people that are supporting the plug, I don't think they've got it. So, you're telling me how good the plug is, but you've never had one in your
Based on the
hands.
recommendations of the
And-
people producing it. Yeah.
Yeah, so if we look at this picture here, which is, we found this one on your net, this picture by Gel,
Yeah.
you can clearly see
Clearly.
how easy it is to plug that thing in reverse.
Oh. So what?
So that is that.
So doesn't it have?
There's no keyway.
Oh, there's no keyway on the pins.
And the roundness, because this plastic is so soft, the roundness doesn't prevent it going in.
Oh, so it can go the wrong way.
It can go the wrong way. So, what's the yeah?
Well, that ain't good,
So
is
he
it?
uploaded a video of him.
There
flying
is a guy
camera.
uploading a video. He's uploaded a video of it.
Frying a camera.
Yes, because he's been able to plug it, and easily. He didn't force it. He just went like that to plug it in. Yeah.
Well,
And
to
then-
be honest, people should be careful how they're plugging it in.
In
But
the dark and
Definitely.
fast and all
But-
the rest of it.
having said that, I've many times tried to plug in the
wrong way.
XT30
Yeah.
in the wrong way. It's
Yeah,
like, oh, why isn't
that's
this
it.
going in?
And because it's a proper
the-
plug,
And the
it doesn't
reason
deform.
exactly. So the reason that I haven't fried my stuff is because the connector is preventing me from being
because it's a solid
an
proper
idiot.
plug.
'Cause
Exactly.
people will always be idiots.
Yeah. So they've put cheap,
So in a
thin
way,
plastic.
And I'm not convinced you
Okay.
even need it for 1S.
That's the next point. Hang on. We haven't got there yet. We haven't
Oh,
got
this
to
is
that
for 1S.
actual point. This
This
is
is-
for 1S. That's
Okay.
what it's being offered for. It's too weak for 2S.
uh-huh.
It's a 1S offering. So you can't draw the amount of current that people are telling me that this is advantageous for
Yeah.
from a 1S lipo.
Okay.
You can't do that in the first place. You can't draw it out 9 amps out of a 1S lipo. So the fact that it can draw more than an MCPX is actually irrelevant at 1S.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's one point. The next issue
Why is the
is
camera so high, by the way?
I don't know. It's just tipping up that way. The next little
Just
issue.
trying to get on Gem's level, basically.
I am just trying to get up. But the next little issue is
There we go. Man.
that's the plug. Can you see this? That is the plug and the pins.
Yes.
Now that pin has just been ground off. That's a solid pin with a half of it ground off.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Why?
So there's no cup here.
Okay.
There's no little cup that you put the solder in and then you can poke the wire in to solder it.
Yeah.
That is a half.
Cut thing. But maybe it's made like this already?
Yeah. No. It's made with a pin.
Oh, it's made with
It's
a
made
pin.
with a solid pin.
And then they grind
they've
it to.
Chop that down. So now you're going to expect someone to solder onto that.
Yeah, you can.
New people. It's scary. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
scary bloody
I
plug.
know, but people should learn
Okay.
how to tin first.
People should learn a lot of stuff first. The next issue.
That's one of the things in you know what?
Yeah.
In drone racing or drone stuff or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
everyone talks about like, oh, the quad has to be like this. Oh,
It's
you
gotta be
need
like that.
this,
Yeah.
but no one ever teaches you how to properly solder stuff.
No one talks about soldering. That's quite true.
And it's important because
Well, that's why I
your
want
first
to teach soldering.
all of your components needs to be soldered at some point, right? For them to work.
I just twist all the wires together.
A lot of people do some
Sellotape
crazy
it
stuff
up.
like that. But so the
I genuinely did that when I started. I'm not gonna lie. I've twisted wires before.
Dude,
That's
I
not
zip tied a wire together to an ESC.
you zip.
Zip tied.
I don't know what I'm hearing here.
It was the
I
ground.
can't listen
not,
to this.
Sorry, not the ground wire. The
That's
signal cable
really
broke
bad.
from the ESC. We didn't have any solder on the
So you
field,
zip
so
tie.
we zip tied it
To
to
hold
the
it
ESC, to hold the cable down to the ESC.
That's a new one, that's
It was.
impressive.
It flew.
It flew.
I don't know how.
So that's really bad. Now, Tristan hit on the point that I really am trying to make.
Yes.
That there is no need
Yeah.
for a change to the plug.
Yes.
So there's no, I don't understand what the point is. So I can't see, like people say, oh, it's new and it's this and it's more power and it's more current. You're not. If you get the MCPX folded, that's rubbish. MCPX, you can get cheap Chinese ones,
Yeah.
which are just a piece of metal that's been folded into a pin.
Okay.
That's rubbish. They deform.
Hmm.
My lipo, a few other companies do a solid pin
Mhm.
MCPX that will last just as long, if not longer, than this pin,
Mm.
and it will deliver all of the current that the current 1S flight controllers can demand.
Yeah.
So where's the change? Where's the benefit and the advantage?
I don't know.
Because if you're doing two
Okay.
I don't know.
You're not even going to try. You're not even going to try and play devil's advocate and defend them because it's undefendable.
Well, the thing
You
is,
can't defend
well,
it.
you know, there's a
Indefensible.
justification for trying new things, right?
Okay, look, I remember, maybe I'm just too old, but I remember
Yeah.
when we discovered that the MC, that the
when we
MX,
discovered electricity.
that the MX plug, the original MX plug.
Splicing is the future thing, Lloyd. What?
Yeah, he's
what?
laughing at what Tristan was saying. That the original MX plug,
Yeah.
when it was discovered that that was the actual issue. Do you remember when people were doing LVC mod and they were soldering over the ball to make
Yeah.
it fly a little bit longer?
Yeah.
The issue was the plug.
Yeah.
And everyone sat down, the industry sat down together
Yeah.
and said, what's going to be better than this?
Yeah.
And they went through all the different available plugs
Mhm.
and they landed on the MCPX. And all agreed, this is the one that we're going to use.
Okay.
Yeah, and we got the MCPX.
Yes.
It was a well thought out decision.
Yeah.
It wasn't a happenstance. It wasn't one company saying this is what's needed. They all got together. Unlike what's happening now with beta
Yeah, I
test
mean-
at FPV,
Yeah, but
it's
BTFPV. The problem with that BTFPV are making is for themselves,
yes, it's, they're trying to make it proprietary.
because, like you said, the same thing happens for PC stuff, like the new
the new thing comes out of a new
USB-C,
plug, yeah,
the USB-C plug
yeah.
that's widely available now. It's
But that
they have
does
to talk to the market. It's not just like, hey, I'm gonna launch this.
And-
Otherwise, you're standing alone in an island, right?
Yes,
Because now all your batteries are only gonna work for
only
your
for him.
stuff.
Yep. And
And
you're
if you buy-
expecting everyone to change their others,
Yeah.
and they've all got batteries, and they're going to change it on the battery side. Oh my God, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, are you gonna put a connector?
Well,
What's
then
the
you
point
just
then?
defeated the point.
Yeah.
You've just made the
When
point
the-
laughable if you
When
put
we had the
connector.
original connector change, I just bought new batteries.
That's
I tried
the
to
way.
change one battery and I was like, fuck this. It's
Yeah,
not worth
no.
the
Oh, it's just
effort.
too
For £5
difficult.
a battery. No.
It's too difficult an effort. So, you know, where you're coming to the point that is, what is the need for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no need. So, Beta FPV telling everyone, yeah, you can all do it as well. What? Why would we? Why?
Are you angry with BTFPV?
I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised.
You're not
Yeah,
surprised.
I'm not surprised. I put Beta FPV on closeout. All their products, everyone, 33%. Just add it to your basket. I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, it's 33% off all Beta FPV until it goes. Forget your Black Friday.
Forget your Black Friday.
Sell out. Just get out. I've sold the thing.
Everything must go.
I did find one more 75 HD lurking.
I'll buy it. It's mine. I'm having it. I'll shotgun it. Fuck everyone else.
Shotgun it instead. I found one more lurking.
That's the
Sorry, everyone else.
But no chance, yeah.
cheated everyone.
But
out
all
of
the
it.
other Beta FPV stuff, it's all going to go. It's all
Yeah.
just cheap selling it off. And I doubt I'll be holding any more Beta FPV products going forward.
Why?
You can't
So-
because they release a new one within 2 weeks anyway. Make whatever you've got
Well,
available.
yeah, look, there's that and there's this. I don't mind competition. I haven't got an issue with competition.
Yeah.
I do have an issue with the manufacturer selling over my shoulder to my client base and for less than I can sell it for and offering them free shipping.
Yeah.
Like, how do I work there then? What you know, what's the point?
Oh.
Aside as well as the plethora of let's just put out 15 different drones with no difference and no change and no point to it.
Also, they claim to have made the first ever. Sorry, I don't want to turn this into hate on Beta FPV, but one little more thing that grinded my gears. They claim to have created the first ever 1S toothpick.
What?
Yes, I know. I mean, there's just multiple things with that statement that.
Multiple
anyway.
things
That's just what I
wrong
wanted
with
to
that
add.
statement.
Did that?
Well, it wasn't the first, and the
I'm alright
toothpick
with
is
Beta
not their
FPV, they're
name.
not,
That's
uh,
Bob's name.
Yeah.
So you created someone else's frame first. Like what? What are you talking about?
Oi, oi, Bruce.
Yeah?
That's the only appropriate response.
So yes,
Sorry. Anyway, but don't get me wrong. I don't hate Beta FPV.
they tried some stuff.
They've done some stuff that annoyed me, but then loads of companies with FPV.
They've done a
community
few
done
things that annoy. This is not the first time that I've been miffed with Beta FPV.
No, no.
So yeah, it might well be the last time because I've just had enough of it.
But you like a challenge, don't you?
Yeah, good challenge.
That's so funny. So this whole plug thing for me, just going back to the plug, I can't see any point in it. I can't see any reason. Not one person has said to me, "This is the reason why." You tell me, yeah, it does more current flow. I don't disagree with that. Yeah, it does, but neither your batteries can produce that current, or your flight controller requires that
Or
current.
can consume it, yeah.
So-
Exactly.
Either end of that argument is pointless.
Mm.
So there's no difference. You can plug that thing in, yeah, and go the wrong way. Lloyd has got Wi-Fi issues. I don't know why.
What's
Not sure,
Yeah, okay.
but Lloyd's got Wi-Fi issues. Sorry, Lloyd. So, right,
How was
Have we
Japan,
had-
Carlos?
have we had enough? Have we had enough of talking about this stupid little plug
Well,
thing?
yeah,
Have we had enough? Has everyone
Well,
out there
Matthew's asking about Japan.
in
Well,
quad
maybe-
therapy world understood that the plug is pointless?
Well, maybe if someone's
yeah.
watching that doesn't think that that
Yeah,
is
give
pointless.
me a reason.
Someone-
Give me.
Call in and defend it, and we'll fucking.
How's
shout
Japan?
it down.
Hey Matthew,
Yeah.
Japan was amazing.
Give me a reason why it's good. You know.
I have some videos too.
Yes, you
I haven't
have.
done any video.
You have actually. So I've seen
I
a
have
couple of
tons of
clippies. No,
videos.
I've seen some clips,
Do you have a
and
YouTube
some
channel,
bits.
Carlos? I'm not even sure.
and I think that you should do a proper video.
I don't have the time now. Look,
Well,
all
But
my
you can't
week,
tell us why
you
you
know.
don't have the time.
all my week I'm busy.
He's busy,
And then
but he can't
Saturday-
tell us why he's busy.
Saturday I come here,
And you play with toys.
yeah,
And
and,
then
then Sunday
sometimes
it's for
he
the
comes.
girlfriend. That's it.
So, yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So where's the time for me to edit videos? What are you doing?
I'm trying to
Why are you
find a
sleeping?
picture.
Come on, Carlos.
When am I sleeping?
Sleepers for the week.
All right, look, quick transition. This is why Carlos comes on a. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! Ah,
Hey,
go back to
Fraser.
us. Go back to us.
What's that?
Yeah.
What happened?
I showed them something.
Tell them something.
So, you know, you
Oh,
want to
look at
keep
that.
going back because you do enjoy it. What's happened? No way. I don't believe that we've gone into. Sorry,
What?
we're just
Yeah.
having to stop. We've hit 30 viewers.
What's going on?
Can't believe it. 30 people watching us. Welcome to all of those people. Thank you very, very much for joining us. I'm stunned and touched that we've actually managed
Yes.
to get that many. Anyway, hopefully,
It's all the plug. All the
We'll
plug.
give
All
you-
the hate.
all the hate.
The
I think that's
hateful
what it is.
talk.
Maybe that's how
from
Rotor
Quad-
Riot got so big.
Big.
Like they started all that. It did though, didn't they? In their early days, they were very bitchy.
Okay, let's start slagging off DJI then.
No.
DJI fucking ruining the hobby.
He swears a lot.
You know what I
doesn't
did?
he?
You
I'm
know
gonna have
what
to
I did?
beep you out soon. See, get a
It's not a
beeper.
family friendly
Wait, I
chat,
Get
is
a
it?
beep you out.
I did
don't know, it might
something.
go that
I did
way.
something, and we'll have it on the next
You
next
did?
week. Yeah.
You did something.
I ordered the DJI.
The little one.
Huh? No,
HD. Oh, you bastard.
The
You
DJI
bastard.
HD.
What, in the Black Friday sale?
Yeah.
From Banggood or?
From Rotor Riot, actually.
Oh dear.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
dear.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What
I didn't want
Okay.
to.
setup do you go for? Just the goggles and the 2 cameras?
Goggle and 2 cameras for $500.
Really?
Yeah.
You got it cheap.
It was very
You gotta
cheap.
hope you don't have to pay tax. I mean,
Oh, I did pay tax.
You got it cheap.
20 quid.
You got it cheap. But we'll see what it looks like. So there are a few people that got it.
It's getting
Dave's got
Monday.
one.
Monday is good.
Dave's got one, and he put it
I-
on a Sensi.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I
how
was hoping.
sexy is that?
I was hoping that it would arrive
How
like
sexy
on
is that?
Friday to bring to the show, and we can do some crazy tests and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
But no, it's on Monday. So next week.
That's all right. Next week, sure.
we'll have something.
We're back next week.
And
innit?
hopefully next week.
We'll do a lot of chatting.
Again, I haven't had time to check this shit, but next week I'm hoping to have the car that someone online can drive.
Yes, we have been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this one quite a lot. So to help you understand what we're doing, so we do all Landus, the little 135th cars. Carlos has taken the guts out, and stuffed in an Arduino, and allowed you to work
Kick him
it
out, Joe.
via a website. So one of you guys at home can
Just one.
one at a time. Yeah.
Actually, in theory, several people could be on the website clicking different things, and the car was just gonna go stupid.
And
But,
it would just
yeah.
try and work it out. All right,
Yeah.
so all right, a number of you at home.
No, it will be one.
I still think one.
Yeah.
So one of you at home is going to be able to drive that
Yeah.
on maybe this bit of roadway.
Maybe.
What's that bit of roadway there? Let's not talk about that. Let's
Oh my
not
God.
talk about
You know
that
what?
just
Like,
yet.
you know what that reminds me?
What's
What
it
you
remind
just
you?
shown.
Yes, it reminds you of something.
Yes, it reminds me of that video that we watched with the tanks.
Video with tanks.
Yeah, with the what's it called? The FPV tanks that go around that terrain that looks like Chernobyl.
Oh, Operation Isotope or something.
Yeah, Isotope. Yes.
Yeah, that one. That's quite an interesting one. Can we?
Doesn't it look like it?
It looks
it's-
better
I
than
don't know,
that.
it's-
I think
huh?
it looks much better than
It
that.
looks better.
Yeah. Isotope. Is that the one? No.
No, it's just Isotope something.
Is it?
But it doesn't matter. It's like
Anyway.
tanks that are controlled remotely through
Remote
FPV.
controlled tanks, yes.
I wonder how they do the video.
I think that's Wi-Fi. I think that is Wi-Fi.
Wouldn't it introduce too much lag with the video and the?
Do you think it would? But would it need to?
Yeah.
So what we're talking about is this thing. This is the video from Susluk Gaming. I think they're Turkish. So Operation Chernobyl, Isotopium Chernobyl is what it actually was. And yeah, it's very real road, which
Yeah.
is why you think our road looks very
But
real.
do you
and
notice that
grungy.
the video quality isn't that of an FPV camera, or is
It's
it?
Wi-Fi, isn't it?
It's a Wi-Fi camera, I
a
think.
Wi-Fi
I think
camera?
that's like a Wi-Fi
720p.
security cam.
I think
Mm,
it's good quality.
I think that's very Wi-Fi security cam.
I wonder how it's possible.
Yeah.
You can transition back to it.
Can I come back to it?
I wonder
Back to
how
us.
is it possible.
Yeah.
Or what's the lag introduced by playing a game that's, you're far away, so you get like
Online.
whatever lag you have,
Yeah.
and then plus introducing lag on the device itself.
Wait. Is it possible
Yeah.
for each one of those cameras to not know what car it's even on? Yeah. And the cameras are just transmitting over Wi-Fi over their own little world, like security camera, Wi-Fi
It's the
security
same. It's going to
cameras.
introduce lag.
There doesn't seem to be lag when you play that game.
Yeah.
Like there's no lag in the camera.
Yeah.
Or the moving,
Or the movie.
which is very interesting.
Yeah. Like how do they do it?
I don't know. If anyone out there knows how they do it, how do you do internet to real
What
motion
is Lloyd saying? DJI take over FPV.
with? Why would DJI take over FPV? That's wash your mouth out. Yeah. That would be the worst kind of. That would be seriously. That would be all proprietary everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would probably be 8 times as much more money for
As long as
any
it works
part
really
of
well
it.
and I can fly with HD, I don't mind.
It won't. It won't. Anyway, So where are we, and what are we up to,
Yes.
and what's going on? Because we've
Alright.
talked about drones now. Have we
Yes.
talked about your drones enough?
You've made your
Enough for you guys. Have we done
We filled our
As-
quota of drone.
of drone talking?
You've done your quote.
No, hang on. There's a bit more.
Oh, there's a bit more.
There is something else I want to mention.
Yes.
I've got
Awesome.
something coming.
Oh, the tiny whip canopies as well.
Tiny Whip canopies are in stock now.
Yeah.
Beautiful canopies. So let's have a quick little look at those pictures. But yeah, they're very, very nice. They're all listed, and oh my god, don't get me wrong, I love Chris, but
People
just so many choices, bruv. It's doing my head in. There's so many choices. So look at these beautiful canopies from Chris. So these are new styles.
Okay. From Chris?
Yeah. This is called Egghead. See this one?
It does look like
This one's called Ridgeback. Can you see it's got that little
know,
ridge?
Yeah.
This is Goosebumps. So all over it's got these little tiny bumps.
Ribs for
Really
your
beautiful.
Very nice.
Really, really nice.
Oh.
And there's two types here. Can you see we've got side fixings
Yeah.
for brushed motor type and top fixing
for brushless.
for brushless.
Very nice.
Nice.
Like the way it is. And what he's done, this is not just the same as that with it cut off. The way he's changed the moulding is that this bit is thicker,
Okay.
so it's stronger
So stronger
for
to
when
the
you're going to
scissors,
keep
yeah.
going through
Very
there.
nice.
Very nice.
So you had a point. I'm just going to go through some more of Chris's colours, just
Yes.
and they're all super limited. Like I've got 2 of one and 5 of another and 3 of that one. So you know, once they go,
Own
they,
a piece of history, people. Come on.
yeah. And this is part of why I like working with Chris, is that he is himself in the same mind that I am, where I don't want 1,000 of the same colour. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
That I want
Because
my
then everyone is going to
Yeah.
have the same drone.
If there's maybe 5 of my colour, I can live with that. Do you know what I mean? Or my colour and my style.
Yeah.
And Chris is in that same mindset.
You
so
want the bespokeness.
yeah, but it's a
basically.
bit of a pain in the arse only for me, because I have to try and then write the listings for all of that madness.
Well, what isn't it for him as well? He has to cut. all
No,
this
he just
stuff.
cuts it and paints it. You know, the madness comes
Easy.
after.
Easy.
That's the end bit for him. But look, beautiful bright colours, because he's going bright now, so that we can get to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Know what's there. So beautiful, beautiful bright colours, and that, like I say to you, so it's 4 styles are in. This is the smooth back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's a flat back. That's the ridge back, the one in the middle. You've got the egghead in a few styles and the goosebumps. Look at it. Can you see those bumps there? They're beautiful. Really, really nice bumps here, look. So it's very, these ones are very, I don't know if this is the right word for it, like animalistic, like they're very
Yeah.
organic, or
Oh,
if that's the
the
right word.
eggheads look like something I've seen before.
They
Not in the
remind me-
whoops, not in the whoops,
No.
but in.
It reminds me of
in
the
a
film.
video.
There
Yeah,
was a
some
film.
video.
Dan Aykroyd was in a film called, I'm sure it was Eggheads. And
Yes.
he had a head like that. That's
Yes.
why I said to
Oh,
Chris,
Yes. I
that's
was
what-
like, where do I? This shape is.
yeah,
familiar.
it's like that Eggheads film. So I think these will be very good for helping you with your crash flip, because you've got like that extra point at the
Mhm.
top. And Chris's beautiful crackle, just I love that crackle. So he's got that down now.
Mhm.
It's a very hard thing to do, crackle, because it flakes very easily.
And is the painting more secure now?
Yes, because he's done that's what I'm saying. So in
Okay.
order to do the crackle, he actually called up the people, the
The crackle.
paint people.
Crackle
What's that? No, I'm trying to remember the name of the paint. Rust-Oleum,
Okay.
it's famous paint, isn't it?
Yes.
And he phoned them, had a long chat with them about polymers and whatever. And they said, you've got to do this and do that and do this and use this one first and that one later and all
Yeah.
that. And now they're beautiful. At one point they were flaking a bit because it doesn't grab the plastic.
Yes, exactly.
Now it is. And if you can see, it's got a shine on.
Yeah.
So he does a top coat on top.
Okay.
So there's like the crackle in particular, I think it's 4 coats
Cone
of paint.
heads.
Cone heads, is that it? Cone
yeah.
heads?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, that was it. So the crackle is 4 coats of paint
Mhm.
on that. Do you know what I mean? Just to get that one going.
Okay.
So again, a few more colours, just beautiful looking stuff. I'm not going to tell you that the listing is easy to look at, because you have to pick the colour, and if you've got it in that colour, it will appear. So you know, you just have to keep going through all of them to see what's left. Sorry, that's what I'm saying to you. It's just so many.
I just thought something that Chris could help as well.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to do bodies for this in 3D printing,
Yes.
but we could just as easily.
That form.
Yeah.
But you want more rigidity. Well, I guess you could do it quite thick material, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Keep it rigid.
So
Yeah.
what's Carlos talking about? Let's try and show you what Carlos is talking
We've
about.
transitioned from drones
So
again.
we're not. We are. No, we're still talking about drones because
Are
we're
we?
talking about bodies.
Are we?
So this bit of track behind us there, we've got cars, and you can probably see a few cars on the track there. And Carlos,
Few.
as you know, doesn't mind a little bit of Tinkercad, and he's done 3D model versions of these things. So we've got, there's a little Peugeot there, all 3D printed, little Peugeot, and he's sitting that onto the base of our drift car things. There's a Subaru.
And if you don't know what the drift car is,
You'll know about it in a minute.
Just look on the
Just keep
last
waiting.
20 episodes.
So that's a Subaru, all 3D printed, beautifully modelled though, I must say. But I
Yeah,
need to
I
put
did
that
model.
on my. I need to put that on my resin though.
Yeah.
And then this one was the Evo, wasn't it? This was a long, yeah, Mitsubishi Evo. Very nice as well. It's very hard to see that in the white.
Because there's, what's this brightness by the way? Is it day here?
Yes.
Oh my god!
How
Are
is
we
it
in a
so
different
bright?
time zone?
I've got to say, I'm super impressed. If you get the chance and you're going to change lighting in your house, these are 60 by 60 LED panels, and it's like daytime in here.
Quadtherapy now promoting LED
Well,
panels.
it is. It's like daytime in here.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
crazy.
It's very bright.
So it's nice and clean white light. So forget
so
fluorescence.
consistent, isn't it? That's the thing.
Forget fluorescence. They're out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3D printing of
Yes.
those, and you want to do that as a vac form. Won't that body be quite light? Not
Maybe.
sure. Maybe.
If it's a similar thickness to a milk jug, like
If it's thicker, yeah.
Maybe.
It would be
milk bottle.
maybe.
It's a maybe. Okay. So
Yes.
now, do you want to stop talking about drones?
Do you have
we talked
anything
about
else to
drones
talk
for quite
about?
a long time.
Tristan's just too much for Tristan. He's had enough.
Well, I stopped flying.
He's
I
had
think
enough.
I'm going to sell all my gear.
He's
Really?
had enough.
I
Look, I
No,
must.
I haven't
I have
flown-
to admit, I haven't flown.
haven't flown big drones for a while.
Yeah.
But the tiny whoops is almost daily.
But you
Or is
kind
this-
of
is this
fly.
something to do
You
with, what
kind
you
of
can
fly
do
for
during the
work
day?
that we're not allowed to know about.
Yes.
So yeah, that could be why you fly tiny whoops
I
on a
wish I
daily.
could fly at work more often.
Like if you get the opportunity.
I have to do risk, health and safety risk assessments now to fly at work.
Really?
Yeah, I got
Oh.
told off the other day.
Wow.
I
Really?
scared someone apparently. They went and snitched on me to the health and
With a
safety
tiny
man.
whoop
What?
or a cine whoop?
Genuinely.
With what?
And then the health and safety guy came running up and was like,
What was you flying?
You're flying
a
drones?
20 grand
That's
tiny one.
crazy.
You're flying the drones.
I had permission to
That's
fly. But
crazy.
it's the thing, some people just react weirdly to drones. We've all, it's
Yeah.
thankfully the minority, I would say. But it does happen.
They do. Some people are very, very scared of anything. Okay, so we went and had a look at a place today, talking about drones.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's all right. Great for the
It's
summer.
all right.
But I think we're going to go back to Walthamstow.
Shit.
So what I would like to say, what I'm trying to mention there is we had a little weekend at Walthamstow a couple of weeks ago, and I'd like to do another one.
Yes.
So if anyone's interested,
We did the longest micro 1/32 scale
it was the
crawl
longest. So it
track
was
ever in the world.
ever in
Guinness
the world,
World
ever.
Records have actually confirmed that
And,
recently.
and it's the first one ever in the world before anyone else done it, and we did it too.
We did it with
Yeah.
the
Actually,
best
it's the
one.
first one in
All
the
of that.
galaxy.
All of that in the galaxy.
That.
So I'd like to do another
That's
one. If
right,
anyone's
yeah.
interested, let me know. Give me a tinkle, a dinkle, and I'll put you on the list.
A berry
It will
winkle.
be in Walthamstow, North London.
Yeah.
There is parking there.
There is parking. There's facilities on site. Everything. It's nice and warm. It's indoors. Plenty of space, and we could get quite a nice track going on in there.
For whooping. Yeah.
For whooping, yeah. Do you remember that path I laid out
Yeah,
the other
that's
day?
right.
It's quite a good path. So we're going to do that and look towards going there. But I need to kind of know numbers. So if anyone's interested, let me know. Walthamstow,
I found a space potentially in Dalston as well. We might
Probably
have
a
little tiny
Saturday.
event.
it's probably a Saturday. And that one you showed me there in Dalston does look interesting.
I
That
need
is
to
a nice,
chat with a guy who lives there and see if it's
that
okay.
is a nice big bit of space.
And it's an interesting bit of space in terms of it's not just a generic room. It's got architectural features.
It's got
so you
things,
can-
yeah. I like the beams and I like the top the balcony, top balcony.
There's a tiny
thing.
little trench you could go through there.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we are looking to do a few more. I don't want to call them events, to be honest with you. I don't want to. It's just going to be people getting together, having some fun, having a fly. If that's of interest to you, let us know. Otherwise, go and fly somewhere else. Yeah. Don't know. So
no. Go fly somewhere.
Class just spent 10 minutes clicking buttons there. I don't know, it's
What
not going to help.
Just to stretch the image a little bit more.
Just
so
to
it-
stretch out
he
the
likes
image
it
a little bit
stretched.
more.
If it,
So-
it fits the whole screen.
Some of you know,
Yeah.
some of you don't know that I am a huge slot car fan.
He likes slots. a
I
lot.
do. I'm
You like
very.
the slots.
I am. I'm right into slot cars. Like many
Oh.
years ago, I did an event, and this was my little table at the event.
Yeah.
So all of these buildings on here, the bridge and all that, I made all these with an old friend of mine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You still have them there.
Still got most of them. Some of them are still existing. And so, point being, I love slot car.
Yes.
However,
However,
something has happened recently.
it's boring as fuck.
No, it's not that it's boring. Something has happened recently,
Fucking savage.
and the slot car has just been smashed to bits compared to this. So in
Yes.
less space than
Less
this
space.
track took up,
Yeah.
less space than
You have
that,
something better.
I've got something better.
Yeah.
Way, way, way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Possibly
track.
the best small scale
car,
RC car. Is it even
Yeah.
an RC car? I
It
don't
is.
know.
Well, it is. It's
It
remote
is an RC
control.
car, yeah.
It's
yeah.
remote control, isn't it? So it's
And it's a
RC.
car.
But it's so different to what you consider traditional small scale, micro scale
Yeah.
RC cars.
Well, it doesn't drive like an RC car.
Yeah.
It doesn't use, excuse me, traditional grip and loss methods.
Yeah.
There's no traction.
Yeah.
The direction of the car, the direction of motion are all effect simulated.
Yeah.
And shown in real life.
Yeah.
With the actual car itself.
Yeah.
So I love it.
It's like having a game, like a drift game.
With the output as a real thing.
As
with
a
the
real
video screen as the real thing.
Yeah. But in a micro scale.
It's like you're playing micro racers, micro machines. You remember that game
Yeah,
years ago?
yeah.
Micro machines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're playing that, but what you see on the telly is actually your table.
Yeah.
It's that good.
And considering how obsessed we are with FPV, it's interesting that
Yeah.
we've not rushed to FPV these. We're very happy to
There are
watch
some
them line
people
of
that
sight.
have FPV'd in. I'm not
I
feeling
think
it.
I'll try it at some point.
I'm not
I
feeling
will
it.
try it.
I'll try it, but I don't need
But
to.
I want to see the car
Yeah.
in line of
Wait,
sight.
we could
'cause
try this. Do we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a? Do you have an FPV camera?
I've got loads of them. One in that
No,
box
I'll-
over
I
there.
think he's got a shop or something. Like.
Yeah.
Do you have any ready to?
Yeah,
receive a
loads of them
lipo?
in that box over there. But the point being, Carlos, is
Maybe
that
we can do like an FPV.
not today because
Yeah.
let me finish. The issue
Yeah.
is
It's the issue.
when we did Woovers. Do you remember when we did Woovers?
Hi, Drew. Yes.
Yeah?
I remember one.
And we did FPV Woovers.
Yes.
And it was just an
Was
open
that last
flat
year? That
year and a bit, maybe, yeah.
2
Maybe
years
2
ago?
years now. And it was just an open flat ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was okay,
Yeah.
wasn't great.
Yes.
When I did the 1 inch high red and white walls,
Yes.
and we did that course,
That was a lot better. Yeah.
it was hugely better. So
significantly.
let's do let me just show you a quick little version of that.
There's a cat in your back alley.
Yeah, there probably is a cat in the alleyway, which is what's making that noise, and I'm really sorry, people.
Jingle jangle.
Yeah. So can you see now? So let's
How
try
old
and-
is this video? It's square.
this video is this video is very old, but for me, it's these red and white walls
Yes.
that you're drifting around that makes it drift. That makes you, the driver or the pilot, feel it.
Yes.
We haven't got any of that. So you're going to try
No.
and drift on
Oh,
this.
we can
and
do
it ain't
this.
gonna
We can do
feel
this.
right.
Do you have a tiny whoop that's working?
Yeah, probably one over there. Look, there's loads of them.
And
bottom
do
shelf.
you have your FPV thing?
No, because you've turned the camera into that one now, Carlos. I don't want to show it because it's not going to look good. I'm not interested
But
in
that's what
showing
I
it.
want to. I want to see.
It's not going to. We'll do it after the show. Yeah, but it's not going to look good. It's not going to look as good as that. And that's what my issue is right now with that FPV.
See.
And
Yes.
and fine, granted, our tracks are all very, very flat. If there was any bumpiness, it wouldn't look good. This is great. That's on a very flat laminated floor,
Yeah.
and you're floating on a cushion of air anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
So-
a big problem with a lot of FPV cars. Is
Exactly.
It's just judgery
It's the
up and down.
bounce.
Yeah,
and
it's the bounce.
really.
And once you get smaller and smaller, that bounce gets amplified, gets
Mm.
bigger and bigger.
I think I dislike the FPV videos that I've seen with these tiny little cars.
Because
Mostly
they've got no
because
walls.
it's like it's nothing. It's just like in the
Once-
floor
once
and
we
it's just
serve-
like drifting.
Once we put a servo camera so you can look left and right.
And you can't look around.
If we do that though, would you try it? I would be up for.
I don't think you need
I'm
to.
more up to try it with the track. Well, I think there's some things missing still,
I think you need.
but the
character
track like
warning.
this with
Yeah.
some stuff, I think it will be more interesting
Yes.
to try.
I
I
totally
would
agree.
like to try it.
But it needs the walls. It needs the track to be
Well,
prepared.
I want to see.
It needs all of that to come into it. Yeah. It needs all of those bits to be in place.
Hmm.
Like right now, the track that we've got, lovely. You know, that track that's out that we're showing now on the picture
Yes.
is absolutely gorgeous. And that's for looking down on it. Yes, Matthew, I've got actually the FPV cars on the way in.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Let me see if I can get a picture of it for you.
I didn't even know they were coming out. There's been no hype online.
Is there any videos?
Suddenly appeared
Yeah, I
out of
believe there
nowhere.
is. Hang on a second.
It's a mad thing.
Let me see if I can find the picture of the car. Okay. No.
They've seen. Oh, Carlito did some FPV cars and they stalled. Clearly.
Everyone just copies you, Carlos. How do you cope it?
They all copy you, Carlos. That's all there is to it.
Surely
well
there's
be done.
something on the online, no?
Yeah, I'm just finding you the picture of the car. What's that?
What's that?
What's that?
That's your orders.
You spent how much?
Yeah, it's silly, isn't it?
FPV
You
car.
don't want to look at that. What?
Check Google.
All right, fine. We'll just do a Google. I'm on the bloody website. Yeah.
No,
And
FPV car racing is gonna be like a billion of them. Put what's it called?
Emacs.
Emacs. Emacs.
Don't talk to
There
me
you
like
go.
I know
Is
what
that
I'm
it?
doing. Yeah, that thing.
Emacs Interceptor.
Yes. So let's move that over there. We move that over there.
Yeah.
Bob, thanks for letting me use your video.
Who's Bob?
Bob, kebab Bob.
Oh God.
Yeah.
We're gonna get.
It's kebab.
Copy strike.
Please, Bob,
kebab.
don't copy strike me, mate. Yeah. Kebab, go and buy a toothpick. Buy a toothpick.
Support
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah, buy a toothpick. So that's the car, the Emacs car. So essentially it's the car with a camera stuck in it.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
it? Does
and
it
you
turn?
get no, the camera doesn't turn.
Okay.
You get the steering. Oh, is that not? Is that, okay. You get the steering. You get the goggles.
Oh, because it's chatting away.
So it's a nice thing, small enough. Look, nice little bibby little car.
Yeah.
And there it is. So you are getting a bit of bounce.
Yeah.
You see it, but he is on dirt tarmac.
Yeah.
But it's cute. It's Emacs. I've got them in because I know Emacs is a solid firm. I
Yeah.
know I'm not going to get any stupidness back from it.
Okay.
So I haven't got lots of them. It's cute. I'm going to bring it in to try it.
Mm.
We're coming up to Christmas. A few kids will be happy,
Okay.
kind of thing. I don't think that it's major. I'm not overly sold on it. Like
Okay.
it's a car and it's FPV. It's like the first one I know of commercially available
Yeah.
done.
That's done.
That's done,
Yeah.
and it's done by a company that I trust.
Yes.
So I'm not really worried about getting it in.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I say, to
Someone did actually make a 124 crawler that came with FPV, but it was £200.
you, oh, don't be silly.
It was 75
Don't
quid
be
for the
silly. What's
FPV
wrong with
version.
people? What is wrong with people?
And it was just a standard tiny whip
Okay.
style FPV camera.
All right. So
75 quid.
this toy that we've got going on behind
Right.
us now, that we've
You
just
can get away with it.
got into, is
Yeah.
way better.
Just a bit.
Way better. So if
When do you get them? I want to chase my cat around.
they're on the way, Brent. I don't know, China, a week or so. This Christmas time buggers everything. Everything just gets
I hate
buggered.
Christmas, man.
You can't. It's stupid. You know, and like the Black Friday stuff. Like I don't know if people realise, but Black Friday is really a way for retailers to sell off the stuff they didn't sell through the summer season.
Before
To
Christmas.
be
Cheap.
fair,
Yeah.
I did
Before
manage to get
Christmas.
like 50 quid off these headphones.
But it's
and
just
I've
like
been
a lot of
waiting
people
for these
expect
for,
it
like,
to
6
be
months, so.
new products,
Yeah.
like a latest item gonna be.
No,
But then
it's just
not.
blogging the TVs and stuff that don't sell very well.
Or
and,
like
Yeah.
Tesco's, where they slowly put the price up
yeah.
so they can give you a Black Friday deal at the end of it. It's so stupid. So stupid.
It's psychological. Human beings
It
love
is.
a
It's all
bargain.
piscolodge. So what's going on? What's this bit of space? What is all of this here? What is this?
Yeah.
And it's right here, look, right next to me. I love it. That is a racetrack in its purest form.
Yeah.
That.
Shall we do some racing then?
Yes, please. So that track
Oh, let me try the
is actually
the Peugeot.
printed PVC. So it's a PVC banner-like material. There is another one that comes on more like a mouse mat material. Yeah, giant mouse mat. So yeah, you got to pull off some of those cars from there before you can race. Giant mouse mat material. The quality is amazing. Like you can see, I've got a few green patches and a bit of cardboard because I'm trying to plan out where my landscaping is going to go. But underneath there, the print, so you could just have it as it is without any trees and add-ons, and it will still look beautiful. So the cars, the track dimensions is 1.5 meters by 2.7 meters. So that is actually the size of a standard table tennis table. So that's what they're aiming at. So you get a table tennis table out because it's not as much fun on the floor as it is when it's raised up. Like you can see mine is here, which is waist height. You can see it on the lads. And it's just so much, I don't know, it feels better. It's closer to you. It's nicer. So get yourself a table tennis table, put it up. 2.7 by 1.5, as I say. And the material is, can you see it there in the bottom corner? Look at me down in this bottom corner, bottom right hand corner. Can you see it here? Can you see that? It's quite thin. Yeah. I don't know, a mil or something, but it is like banner material, like wall banner material, PVC. I've actually put my foam underneath to try and see if I can make it a bit quieter or smoother. The one that Carlos has got from the official manufacturers of the toy is printed. I want to call it mouse mat material. It's very much.
It's a mouse mat.
It is mouse mat material, isn't it? Really. I'm going to show you a picture of it now, and it's a very nice track. However, it looks utterly rubbish on the website. Like the picture of it on the website
doesn't do it justice.
does not help it at all.
You can show some of our videos from last week.
Yeah, I can do that. Hang on, let me just show you that picture. So that's the one that Carlos got. Doesn't look great. For pricing, pretty much all of them are around the €100 mark, 70 to €100 for that.
Boy.
Are you doing it again? Are you doing it again?
Who's calling you this time?
Someone else this time. Yeah. So the cars are about 130 to 160 there and upwards a bit. You can get them a little bit cheaper. They're all going to be changing around soon because it's the Black Friday. Everything's gone a bit silly. And I've got it because of the BMW. Really, like this car is just absolutely lovely as far as I'm concerned. So that is full metal body, drifting just like the guys drifting up behind me, and it's a BMW. Looking beautiful. And I've also got that I'm going to convert, and that's not an easy task to convert them, is a Lancia Stratos. How gorgeous is that car? Slightly oversized. So this is a 1/32 scale. It's a slot car size. So can you see this is the standard, and that's a bit bigger,
Oh, no, actually, sorry.
but that's all right. It will fit in, and it fits
Here, time.
like you see actually on the racetrack.
That one.
So that's going to get converted soon over. I absolutely love one of those. And there's a lot of that goes on within the community, the drift community, I should say, where they take the guts out of the car and, like Carlos has done, either print your own or buy a 143rd scale body and convert it over. So currently there's only 2 cars in the range, which are this, essentially it's this body in different colours, which is a, what should we call it, a Subaru Impreza, Evo, Mitsubishi, yeah, it's a mix of everything, is that car. And that's the, it comes in different colours, and now they're going to start doing licensed cars, different licensed cars. So there's loads of it. Are you guys watching these 2 playing over here? So you've got a big oval round the outside. You've got a nice kidney bean shape on the inside there. There's loads of different ways, loads of angles you can go.
And then do a thing with this
Yeah, during the Stratos is utterly beautiful, mate. Like, just utterly crazily beautiful. As far as I'm concerned, that has got to be the best car. And there you go. Look, lovely bit of drifting around the corners.
Oh, no. He put me into a tree.
Shit, I went to the other one.
There we go. And that's so he's doing all of that steering. So a lot like Scale Electrics, yeah, you go down a preset track, but look at the variability. Like, you are in control or not, as the case may be.
Oh no, that bloody caravan. On the oval.
I love it.
I don't like this track. Or maybe it's the car, I don't know.
It's you.
Oh no.
It's you, Carlos.
This
It's
is a
you.
lovely track, man.
That is a.
Is it me? It's maybe because the front wheels aren't even in the ground.
That's a gorgeous
Have you
track,
got a
mate.
non-modified car to drive.
That is a gorgeous track.
Because we need some dual drifting if we can.
So there's a lot of different ways that you can play with this. You can do just as the guys are doing now, just a free drive. So imagine like it's a game. It's a game like you would get on a PC.
Yeah.
You can, in a game on a PC, just free roam, drive as you will, willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly. I like a bit of willy-nilly.
You can race. There's an update coming, and it's going to multiplayer, so that you press one person will start the race and everyone will be starting, because it starts in your phone. The whole thing runs in the phone, and you get the start traffic lights in the phone. And then you've got Gymkhana, and Gymkhana is you trying to drive over different targets. Let me see if I can find you a picture on that. Different targets, and those different targets are read by the car, amazingly, and the car then determines what you've got to do next. So if I can show you this picture here. Oh no, where is it? I'm so good at this. I am so good at this. So the bits that you drive over are like barcodes, for want of a better description. Here we go. Here's my little versions of them. I'll put them here. No, I'll put it there, and we'll show you here. So these, can you see that? So they're like barcodes. So that is a 180. So up to here, this bit of barcode, when it drives over this, you have to do a 180 turn. When you drive over this bit of barcode, you have to do a 360. Yeah, so you've got the start, speeds, and then different things for you to do. And that's part of the Gymkhana set. And the Gymkhana set, you would lay out those targets in different places on your track or your flat ground. It doesn't really matter. And when you drive over that in sequence, you would then be able to time yourself. So like if we look on this bit here, so can you see we've got our targets and the finish line? You've got to do a 180 here, a drift here, a drift there, and a spin here in order for you to get a sequence of points. Why are you getting the points? You're getting the points because the more points you get, here's another version on my track. So the different places, you do a 360 round here, you do a 180 round this end, you do a slip and a slip. The more points you get in the app itself, because it's all driven by the app, it's a simulator at the end of the day. It's a proper, like a PC simulator. It's driven by the app. You can upgrade within the app. So my car starts with a V8 engine. You can get a V12 engine, or you can get a turbo engine. And within each one of those engines, you can get 500 brake horsepower,
More.
600 brake horsepower,
More.
1,000 brake horsepower. And to go up in those increments, you get medals.
Yes.
In order to get the medals, you do the track and the challenges, this gymkhana stuff
Yeah.
that I'm saying here, where you're driving around these different targets. But look how beautiful those trees look. I want
See you,
that.
Matthew.
That's what I want, this kind of trees. Yeah, but his red and whites are too close to the edge for me. But I like the height differences in trees.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, that looks good.
So you do that and you can get 10,000 points, 20,000 points.
Mhm.
A medal is 150,000 points.
Okay.
Some of the upgrades are 2 medals. Some of them are 8 medals.
Yes. Yeah.
The V12
So-
more than that.
The V12 is even more.
I think it's like
So there's a lot of that where you have to do lots of this gymkhana and getting better and better at this little bit of course,
Yeah.
and faster and cleaner.
Yeah.
Like it's not, like someone was saying last time we were talking that it was sounds like a grind, but it's not. It's so much fun because
Yeah. It's a little bit of a grind. Actually, it
you're
was
getting
Drew.
better.
Yeah.
But
it's grind E.
grindy.
You know?
Okay, that you have to repeat yourself maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
But just absolutely love the idea of it. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I can see. And it is way better than Scale Electrics, Drew. Yeah, I'm just looking at the comments there. Because you are too free to roam. You can go anywhere.
Yeah.
You can decide, look, he wants to go round this bit and then turn a right or turn a left.
Exactly.
And if you you can
Tristan
see,
was just like, oh, this is the course right now.
yeah,
so you can do it.
I've put some cars there in the middle, but that bit's open there where the car is now, and you could drive around it. Like, look, he's gone through the pit line now.
Yeah.
I'd like to say that was on purpose.
You wouldn't get that kind of freedom in Scale Electrics.
Yeah.
You don't get that at all. And lane changing in Scale Electrics is iffy at best. Because it's very sudden.
Yeah.
It's like jump straight away. And it's not very realistic. It doesn't look as nice.
And you can also just change covers at will.
Yeah, just change the bodies and put different artwork. So there is one, actually, let me find that one on the Facebook because it's beautiful. So there is a page that's got a lot of pictures. My God, this guy's got some damn pictures. And there are some beautiful, beautiful conversions. Can I show this, guys? Michael, I can't say that. I can't say his name, but Michael Webenich. Yeah. His name's here. And this, for me, is utterly beautiful when you realise that this back end is all made up.
Is it?
Yep, all of this
Is
back
that
end.
based on this car?
Based on that car, based on the standard car. He's cut the top off here, cut this back off of another car, and welded it onto this one.
Nice.
Like, it's just...
And he's taken off the fins on
beautiful.
the front.
Yeah, but look at the front. He's opened up the front bonnet.
Literally, like, taken those out of the thing.
Yeah, taken those out of... These out of here, this out of here.
I like the bonnet scoops.
Bonnet scoops, beautiful. Like, just phenomenal. There you go. You can see how he's got another car back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just lovely. So the individualisation, he's made his own scoop. There is a lot to be individualised in these things.
Yeah, DeLorean in hover mode would be cool. I like the idea of that.
Yeah.
DeLorean
in hover mode, yeah, it might be. I'm not sure you'd make it run.
Around
But there are just so many utterly beautiful, personalised cars. Like, what I'm trying to get across is that yes, right now there is only one body in different colours, but what you could do with that one body is so varied. And if I can get back to this one picture that I was looking for, there's a guy. There was 600 something different cars
Do you have a
that they was
a
painting
cutter?
up. Do I have a cutter? It's on that table. It's on that table. So I wouldn't worry that right now there's only one car, is what I'm trying to say. The fact that there is only one style isn't the issue. It's where you're going to put your imagination onto it and how you're going to then go ahead and decorate your personal look. Like, I like the racy look with a number on the side and stuff like that. Other people like a drift look where you've got lots of little brands and stuff. So according to what you're after, you can go down that way. And I'm really not finding the pictures that I was looking for. There they are. Here we go. So this is a phenomenal collection of pictures
What's this?
of these are just so many people with drift cars, and just beautiful.
You know what we have to do? We have to try and do a tiny whoop chase.
A tiny chase with these.
Yeah.
I think you'd need a much bigger track because these will turn.
No.
They'll turn quicker than tiny whoops can turn.
No.
You don't think so?
No. I've tried it already. It's possible. It's
I
doable.
don't know.
Actually, the tiny whoop is you struggle to keep up with how slow the car is.
What, you think that the tiny whoop will be too fast?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So as you can see, I'm just scrolling through some of these beautiful conversions, and you can see 99% of these cars is the same car.
Yeah.
But they all look very, very different because they've all got their own little touches on. Things like the rear spoilers, you can change those.
Yeah, that's
There
very
are-
easy to do.
There's a couple of companies that do underskirts for the sides, like side skirts. They do chins, they do DTM spoilers. So there's ways to make this bonnet scoops, roof scoops, to make this one more individual.
Yeah.
But I could see this company going from strength to strength and bringing out more and more of their own licensed versioned cars.
Yes.
And there is a lot of people that do their own conversions
Yeah.
into their own cars. Like I've seen,
Like I'm doing right now.
like you're doing right now. But I've seen someone convert into a 635 CSI. Like, the car looks utterly beautiful. Yeah. So there's a lot. As
So I
you
think
can see,
this is like something that's for car lovers,
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
not for drone lovers.
There must be an overlap though.
There's a bit of overlap, I think, because at the end of the day, it's a toy. Toys are toys, bro. If you can accept that you play with toys,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But some people don't like that. No, it's not a toy.
If then they're just deluding themselves, and I don't need that argument. I love toys. So, and this is probably the best car toy I have seen to date.
Yeah.
Like, I said that nice and slowly because I'm serious about that.
Yeah.
Like, I've considered it. I've been in slot car for years. I've done a lot of RC cars.
And a lot of Orlando now.
Lots of
Pretty
Orlandos, lots of different kinds of toys. But as far as a toy car goes, this has to be the best one that I've had.
Well, depends for the use that it has. I think you mean like toy drift car.
Even if I was racing these on a racetrack, these are pretty good. I've had mini Zeds, bruvs. Like, mini Zeds,
Yeah.
they run out of power so bloody quickly. They've got 4 AA batteries in them. And I can't race that for as long as I race this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's not the same. This is the way that this works. The principle on how this works is there's very, very small motors, like smaller than your drone motors, smaller than your tiny whoop motors.
Yeah.
2 brushed motors are driving. That's all that's being powered off of that battery.
Yeah.
So it lasts a bloody long time.
Well, that's not all. The flight controller.
Yeah, the brain, but
the
that's
drive controller.
that's very low current, bros. That's super low current.
And the
Yeah.
Bluetooth module.
And the Bluetooth module, which is a bit more current probably than the flight controller itself. I'm still scrolling through all these pictures, by the way, people, because there's that many individual. You can't tell me that there's only one style of car, so it's going to be the same as everyone else's. Is why I'm showing you this many cars. And now the new ones are coming out. You know, so there's just too much beauty. I feel. I think the individualityness of it really is what my kick is, and this is something that I wanted to bring into the drones and Tiny Whoop.
Yeah.
Which is why I did the stickers and all stuff like that, because I want you to have your particular drone, your particular Tiny Whoop.
Yeah.
And again, goes back to what we were talking about earlier on with Chris and the low production run. He could do 100 in that same paint. It's irrelevant to him.
Yeah.
But why? You're gonna, you're sullying it almost by doing too many of the same one.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I do like that carbon roof. Can I just go back to that? That's quite nice. But really, lots of beautiful, beautiful cars. I think I might have gone round. Someone tell me if I've gone round. I think I've got a feeling that I've gone round. But there are just so many nice cars. Oh, I've not seen that one before. Maybe we haven't gone round. Yeah, I do like the single stripe. I'm not sure if his stripe's in the right place for me, but that's a nice stripe. I do like stripes. That's a conversion. That's a non-standard Mercedes. Lovely, lovely. And they do a lot of tracks as well. So there's loads of different tracks you can go on. Loads of different. You don't have to have it like my track. I'd like my track. I would do. But there are loads of different tracks that you can go on. Loads of different things. The people that
I've got like a dock, haven't I? For my track.
Yes, you've got a dock, haven't you? You've got like a loading dock thing.
Yeah.
This is the guys now. Right now, today, in Essen, in Germany.
Yeah.
There's a big motor show.
Why are we not there then?
And they're displaying these today. And can you see here? They've gone from one table to another table.
Yeah, nice.
That's what Alex was asking for yesterday.
Yeah.
But like they've come off this track. So that's one track. That's another track. That's another track. They've got 4 tracks there.
Wow.
But this one's joined. And then there is a little video. I'll turn that voice down. Isn't that lovely? So there's 2 tracks worth there. So that track is, your one is 1.4 by 2.7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can tell how much space it takes. And look, they've got the new Mercedes there. That's the new Mercedes. Oh my God.
Why don't you have it?
Where is my Mercedes, people? Where's my one? I'm waiting for the BMW and the Mercedes, obviously, but they're just going to be in production soon and coming to us. So there's loads of that.
Cough it out.
Shit, blow it out, blow it out.
All right.
Not yet. I will be in a minute. So there you go. That's that. That's the tracks. That's their track, and they're like right now in Essen, is what I'm saying.
In Essen.
Essen in Germany. They're there.
No idea what it is.
Somewhere in Germany. Yeah. And then this is the new BMW. Look at that in white. Look, lovely in white. That's really nice in white.
Better than mine.
Yeah.
Do they have a skyline? I don't
yet.
think so.
There's no skyline yet. No. So, what's this video? Nicky Strange. Should we show Nicky Strange's video?
Huh?
Oh, it's only 9 seconds long. But lovely little lineup he's got there, isn't he? He has. Nicky, you've got a lovely lineup. Here we go. Nicky Strange's lineup.
Nicky Strange's lineup.
And that's on a printed track. You can see all the road lines.
No, that's actual rubber that's been back.
This was Tristan last week. Oh no, this is me. This is me doing backwards drifting.
Oh, this was you?
Yeah. This is me doing. Something went wrong when I started the car up, and it was facing the wrong way. So it was driving backwards.
Quite impressive, really.
It was quite nice. It's quite interesting. Yeah. And then you've got other tracks like this. This is Mario Shadows track, which is one of the pre-printed tracks.
Mm.
And he's let his son put some Star Wars bits on it.
No.
But you can get a track like that, and that track is
Get
huge.
out.
That's 3 meters by 2 meters, that track. And then they've got other bits that you can sit on top of this. There's a lot of ways that you can go
Yeah.
with it, and you know how you're going to decorate it or which way you're going to have it. Like there's so many nice things. Tony Hempy, yeah.
Hey Everett, Tiny Wolf Drift chased this beautiful car. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Do you sell these? Rory
Soon,
is
yes.
asking. Soon.
Yeah, they're at the show in Essen, and there was all their concentration was on that. So when they've come back from the show,
Oh.
I can get myself a little contract.
So Everett,
Yes,
a really good mate from Latvia.
yes.
Actually, I went there to drift with
I
him.
remember, yes.
And he tried. Well, he did a video for like a video competition for with those videos that
The
I
one
took
where
and
you
he
came
took.
down through the trees.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a lovely video.
And he won
And he won.
the
Congratulations.
competition. Congratulations, Everett.
Awesome.
Oh, very well done.
Excellent. Very, very good. With the drift videos of yours, or was
Well,
he
his and mine?
his own?
I guess.
Okay, cool.
I think he put some shots from mine.
Okay, awesome. Congratulations, Everett.
Very good.
Woohoo!
Very, very good.
Oh, look at that. See, that's a Peugeot.
That is as a converted car. So he's
Yeah.
got himself a Peugeot, took the guts out of one and stuck them into there.
Oh, he's in his channels. Do you have a link?
If you've got a link, I'll be happy to put it up, Everett. If you've got a link to what it is that you won with, I'll be happy to put it up.
And it's drifting as well.
And it is drifting.
Now on our drifting channel.
On our now becoming drifting channel, turning into a drifting
Drift junkie.
channel.
Drift junkie.
So like these guys, look. So this floor
Yeah.
is Tristan's one. That's the track that he got.
Yes.
Which isn't a track. It's
Yeah.
it's a
Really more for
loading dock,
Gymkhana.
and it's
Yeah.
more like for this. So this is Gymkhana. You can see what he's doing now. He's going across certain
It
targets,
looks very good though.
he's doing the 360 in that little,
Yeah.
very nicely done there. And that's Gymkhana. So that's
It's
what he's
actual
doing.
footage of me drifting.
It would be nice if it was, yes. Yeah. So lovely layout. Look how nice the layout is and everything. Look, he's even got a train there and everything, bros. He's really done it nice. Really done it. That's very good. It fit lovely. So nice track. And he's doing the Gymkhana. We might get to see what points he's got. Because at the end of the 1 minute, so Gymkhana only lasts a minute. So your Gymkhana run is always a minute long. How many targets, how fast can you do it in that minute?
Yeah.
And here we go. So here he's going to show us his points. He got 13,650 points for that 1 minute Gymkhana.
Yeah.
So 10 of those goes, 11 of those goes, and he'll get a medal.
Yeah.
I have seen people 25,000, 30,000 points. Yeah?
30,000.
30,000 points. Like, it is possible to get a wad of points in one hit, you know? But, like, the point being, you know, if you want to get back to it, is that's like the fun part of the game. Yeah? This is another official one from Manuel Wendell. Manuel Wendell's video. Lovely. On your track, this is the track that you've got that we showed last time.
Yeah.
This is your course, with the official crash barriers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still a nice looking track.
But it needs a bit more detail around that.
Needs a bit more detail. I think they're just at a show somewhere, which is why it's a little bit less tree-fied. But the track is very nice. Your track is nice because it's got that squidge. I like that rubberiness of it.
Yeah.
I think that's very. I think it's got a beneficialness to it. I don't know quite if it's what I think it is,
Mm-hmm.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because this track runs lovely. I've had no problems running on this track. Do you know what I mean? But your one, because it's got a squidge, maybe it's just in my mind.
Can't paste video. Just paste the last bit where it
You can
says,
paste it into.
you know, watch something. No, he's because on YouTube maybe you can post
Or just
links.
copy the description name. Just copy the description name, and I'll paste it and find it in YouTube.
Put
You just-
Everett's FPV. Maybe we can find it.
Everett.
No, Evert.
Evert.
Yeah, space FPV.
No.
EV
ER. Evert. FPV. Evert. That guy there.
Yeah.
Ah, could be that one there. That video there.
Uh,
So which video? Chasing drift. Which kettle? Drift and FPV. There's loads of them.
maybe it's Witch Kettle.
Isn't that the one that you went to? This chasing drift FPV also.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, are we detracting from drones or not? Because look, right here, you've got drones and drifting in the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we're doing. We're doing droning and drifting in the same thing.
Oh yeah. It's. So that
Oh,
was.
look, he caught the crash.
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, you caught? That was you.
Yeah.
You caused the crash, or you caught the crash?
I caught the crash. Did you see it? It bounced off the floor. The other quad.
No, I didn't see it.
Go back a little bit. Wait, a bit more. It was just on that point. Wait. So right now, look, he goes up and
Oh,
boom.
yeah, he did.
Very good.
I noticed a couple of cars have got holes in their back windows.
Yeah.
And
Because
they're
it's
plastic
hot
windows.
as hell.
Yeah, and they're plastic windows.
It's
Aren't
hot
they?
as hell in there.
How does he make purple smoke? Or is that just a smoke
Something in the
generator?
wheels?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the tires, then, is it? That purple smoke.
It is the tires, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, this guy's missing. Oh yeah, this was me as well.
So don't you think it's absolutely amazing? What's amazing is this whole genre of footage style, that where he's gone round the car and spun over,
Yeah.
would never be impossible with drones. Without drones,
Would be impossible without drones. Yeah.
So drones have created this
Yeah. This is
because of FPV.
Yeah. That
you've
you can
got
do that
this-
video, that type of video.
That type of video, that type of move,
Yeah.
where you're floating, rotating, and then coming following him over. That
You say
roll
you
and
need
turn.
sound, but if the sound is
I think
copyrighted,
I think
then-
it's music. It's music, so
Yeah.
I've just straight off. But I like it.
this drift is nice. Look
I
at
like it. Fraser says there's a dye strip in the tyres, so the actual tyres are made for doing
that. Yeah.
smoke.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
They're like smoking tyres.
What are you doing?
Is that right? Like his tyres there are just burning up, aren't they? They're not special tyres to make extra smoke.
No.
That's just him where he's doing too much traction
Yeah.
or lack of
That's
traction.
just the tires. Yeah.
But that purple one,
Purple one is like tire.
that's on purpose.
Yes. Yeah, on
Right.
purpose. Yeah.
He's bought them tyres.
I guess so. Yeah.
These will be purple.
Yeah.
And these will be orange or
Yeah.
whatever. Interesting. Very interesting. Never seen that before. So, yes, drones and drifting can mix.
Can mix.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Beautiful.
Ooh, so close.
And this is, look, you've got to say this. This, what he's doing here, where he's able to follow and stay with that car, and the car looks like it's not moving, and the background's moving.
Yeah.
That is a good skill. That is skilled flying.
Yeah.
Like there's no you're thinking outside. You still know where you're flying, but you're looking at a different target.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got to be flying naturally, and then on top of that, deciding how to follow the car.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like two different things.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
And I think it's phenomenal to people that do these. Like to do. Oh, hang on, that looked like your line.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, that one. Well, because you caught it just right. You came through the tree just as the car was coming under.
Oh, I think I show up on one of those as well. Look. Ah, there you go. I'm
Is that
sitting
you?
down there. Oh no, that's Everett's. But I'm sitting down
You're
next to
sitting
him.
there. But yeah, awesome
Good
skills.
job. Good video, man.
Excellent video.
Congrats
awesome,
for the
awesome
win as
skills. You know, in order to do that, to just be able to follow the car and keep it in shot, Carlos.
Yeah.
Because that car's going away from you, bros. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's moving.
You have to keep the speed. You have to know what the driver's gonna do.
Yeah, or what you're expecting him to do, because there's not much of a conversation beforehand.
No.
Is there? Yeah. So
Very good.
let's come back to us. So I personally I like that kind of style, and like I say, without
I would like
Jones,
to
you'd never
maybe
get it.
try a little whoop.
I don't get me
Chase.
wrong. I know you can fly Buzz, but that's really tight turns. Even if you just did that in ovals, like
No.
how are you going to manage that?
You can do it for sure.
That's a very small whoop course.
Do you have a whoop
I've got lots of whoops.
and a battery charge?
No, because we don't keep our batteries charged. It's not good practice
See you
to
later,
keep your
Edwards.
batteries charged. Yeah, you have to keep your batteries
Carlos should start a
discharged.
drone cinema in other school.
It should start up as well. I think people could do with this.
The thing is,
How
it's not
to
a
thing.
lot of people know about this.
What do you mean? FPV filming?
Yes.
I think some do. I just don't know
Some,
if they
but not directors,
like
not anything.
commercially people.
Commercially, yeah.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
We
Maybe.
think we do because we're stuck inside of the community.
Oh, we're saturated in drones, so
In the bubble.
we're sitting here
Yeah.
waiting for the tiniest bit of news. Yeah. Whereas they don't even know that news has happened.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's a different angle for us. Like we want that information. Okay. What else now?
Let's go play.
Should we go and play?
Let's go
How
play.
long have we been talking? We've been talking for an hour and a half,
It's long enough.
and stunningly, we still have
people
12.
watching
We still have 12 people watching us.
13
talking.
people.
12, 13 people. Oh, you got a YouTuber, haven't you? So I want to get back and have a little play.
Yeah.
I've had a little go earlier today, and I was playing yesterday.
Surprise.
I might suggest taking the trees off because you're just going to hit them until I put the crash barriers on.
Okay.
We just don't hit them.
Good luck.
I want to try this, but I need something.
What do you need?
I need a weighted thing.
Yeah, we could put a couple of pennies in the front or some of that putty
The
stuff.
putty, yeah.
Yeah, the putty stuff works just as nice.
Because it should be here.
Okay, so look, we're gonna pop off and play with our toys for a bit. But what I would like to say, just to remind you guys, I'm interested in doing another little event, another little drive or a fly, really, in this Walthamstow venue.
Yeah. This year?
This year, maybe not this weekend, next weekend, I'm thinking.
Okay.
If people are up for it and if enough people let me know.
Oh, you need to post it.
Yeah, or they can send
Post
me
it on Drone
messages,
Junkie.
or they can put a comment here and say, yeah, I'm up for that kind of thing. It's in Walthamstow, North London. It will be £10 a head. There's facilities on site.
There's Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, toilets, chairs, whatever. Power for charging. It's indoors. It's nice and warm.
Yes.
And it's going to be Saturday afternoon. Parking's free and cheap and easy.
Yeah.
Right there. It's not a problem. Just let me know if you want to play. If you want to come and fly, we're up for it.
Let him know.
Let him know.
Yeah.
If you want to know anything more about the drift stuff, let me know. Ask some questions.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, if you don't care, then have some fun with your own toys. Yeah, everyone else plays with their toys, whatever they play with. For now, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for giving us your time and sticking with us once again on Quad Therapy.
Yes.
If anyone,
Not much about quads.
if anyone fancies,
Where we talk a little bit about quads.
a little bit. If anyone fancies joining us, or if anyone's got anything to say, or a point to make, or anything like that,
Get an RX in the heyday.
yes. I'm sorry, Drew.
You don't have one.
No, I've got the RX. I've just been so distracted. It's just sat in the box. Do you want to take it and put the RX in it?
Yeah, I can take
All right, look, Carlos will do it. Sorry, Drew. Thank you very much.
Video for you.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. See you next week. Maybe we'll do something midweek. We're not sure.
Midweek.
Yeah, if you lot come round midweek, we might do just a little bit of drift racing. Yeah. If anyone wants to watch the drift racing, let me know. I could just do a live stream of just that, without talking or anything.
I think so.
You
Yeah.
could just watch us doing that.
Yeah.
We could do that in a minute or something if
Yeah.
people are up for that.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna just go and have a little race
Yay.
and just drive around and round in circles.
Yeah. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Great, awesome. Thank you very much again, and good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.